I think we maybe could beat the game today. But I'm not sure on that. But the script, it sounds like we've got one more minion left, one more of Mizuki's minions, and then we get to actually fight Mizuki and go through that hell gate. That's what it sounds like, but I mean, that could be 10 more hours, it could be 5 more hours, I don't know. I am glad that we did a secret stream though, where we spent 3 hours just leveling up down here. That was worth, cause like, it's not like we're in a rush to get to the next plot point anyways. I mean I can't wait, don't get me wrong, but we've got to do this leveling at some point, or we're never gonna get to max level before we get to the final boss. And I mean, the only reason I want to do that is because when we did play episode 1, some of the endgame special moves that we unlocked were really cool. Some of the ones we're about to unlock here soon, around level 50 or so. And so I was sad that we ended at level 55 and we couldn't go back on our save to level back up and just check out some of the moves. So I'm really just doing this leveling sesh before we get to endgame so that we get to see the entirety of the special move set this time. Because like, you don't have to max level your characters to beat either one of these episodes, apparently. And also, I want to know what that max level is. I mean, I'm assuming it's 60 because we ended episode 1 before everything reset on level 55 with everybody, and we were really damn close. Like, Haohmaru had 15 out of 18 special moves unlocked, and then our other characters have more like 13 out of 18 moves or something like that. Plus, if you're gonna keep a game save, why not max level it? Like, the only thing I did wrong is I saved in episode 1, I saved at the very last checkpoint that exists in the game before you go to the final boss fight. And because I did that, we couldn't exit the floating castle or whatever that thing was, and go back and level up at all. We were just, like, all I could do is load into that save and fight the final boss and watch the ending again, so once I realized that, I was like, okay, well, instead of having like our healthy amount of saving come back and ruin us from being able to max level after the fact, I'm just gonna max level for the entirety of the second episode. Why not? Sake. I need sake. Tart, how was that concert, dude? I thought you would be there like right now-ish. I'm like losing track of time. Past day or two. Been on a weird schedule. I thought that concert was like tonight. Did you just get home from it? Because it's like midnight for you or something. Back in my day, concerts used to go till at least 2 a.m. What are you doing at home, Tard? I thought you were supposed to be at a show, brother.
You can!
Tart is either typing me a really thorough synopsis of his eventful evening, or he's AFK and did not hear my question. One of those two things is happening.
You can!
Or bro was actually serious with an emoji and he's actually eating popcorn and he's got popcorn butterfingers and he can't touch his nice keyboard right now. I guess that is the third possibility. I love that emote, it's so good. Makes me want popcorn.
You can!
Haohmaru learned a new move. Let's go. So I think when we did the 2 hour and 45 minutes or close to 3 hour secret stream yesterday where we only leveled up down here, I think we gained a total of 8 levels during that time. So if we ended episode 1 5-ish levels shy, I think we're good to go for the rest of the game and we can just proceed as normal. So let's go to this next room and see what Earthquake's gang is all about. Or whatever. Cause yeah, the only thing we really encountered storyline-wise during the whole leveling up down here was that Earthquake's gang that was in that haunted church in Paris that we fought off, ran out of town. Turns out they're hiding out down here. And when we told them we didn't want to fight, because you can say yes or no, they told us there's some kind of secret treasure down here, and kind of walked off. So I was like, okay, well let's put a hold on that. I don't want to explore that plot point when I'm just like leveling up and all that. But yeah, I decided that 3 hours of just running around this same room leveling up was pretty boring, and I didn't want to keep it in the VODs or in the playthrough. So, but that's literally all we missed. Is we bumped into Earthquake's gang, and when we told them we didn't want to fight, they gave us a tip. So there was some kind of secret treasure down here. That's all we know. Oh, Tart, you're back. Well, I was just saying, I think it's like midnight for you, and I thought you were supposed to be at a show tonight, My Bloody Valentine, and then I was like, in my day, concerts lasted till at least 2 a.m. You went to, so like you just got back from the show, like very recently? I know concerts tend to like end a little bit earlier these days, you know, like. Well, big commercial shows sometimes will end like closer to midnight for sure. Oh, you got back 20 minutes ago, ended at 11. Gotcha. Makes sense. It must have started at like 5. Was there like 3 bands? $7.40. Was there just 2 bands? Okay, that's still decent. Like, yeah, because usually it's 90 minutes to 2 hours per band. Wait, you saw Dinosaur Jr.? Are you serious? Bro, I haven't been jealous of another human being in a long time. But just reading that makes me jealous. The guy from Dinosaur Jr. was playing all their songs solo with a guitar, like acoustic style? Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I think I might have seen them at a Warped Tour or at a Lollapalooza back in the 90s, but I don't know, dude. I can't be for sure on that. Like, for sure I didn't hang out at that stage for the whole show, but I think they might have been playing at one of the festivals I went to, and it was just there was another band that was more important to our group of friends at that playing at that same time type of thing. Sometimes that happened. You had to pick who you wanted to watch, depending on how they did the stages and stuff. But I think I've been to a festival where they were at. But anyways, I really like their albums. Also really like this band. It's kind of popular from back then. It's kind of a ska band. They're called Voodoo Glow Skulls. You're going to Deftones with your dad. That's so tight. Deftones are my favorite band of all time. My favorite single music artist of all time would be Prince. The absolute GOAT. The amount of unreleased material that man had just shows you that his entire life was just lived making music. Really? That's epic, dude. Prince was a damn musical genius. Like, literally. Whatever the word is that's like a genius, but more intense, that's what Prince was. A visionary. He was a prophet. He was a musical prophet. Oh yeah, dude. And like a lot of the stuff that never came out, that he would like have big concerts and jam sessions at like with his friends at like Paisley Park at his house and stuff. It was just like he reached a certain level of musicianship, and so just anytime he touched music, it was just fire. Pretty much after like, I don't know, 85 or yeah, somewhere in like by his third or fourth album, he could just make like any style of music he wanted to make. Like, the dude was just brilliant. Like, pretty much anything that happened after the Symbol album, the Love Symbol album, like all the B-sides and rarities, like I know that stuff wasn't like necessarily chart-topping stuff and his side projects that he did, but like the musicianship and all that stuff was just super top-tier, high-level stuff. Yeah, he was insane, man. Like, he had these cool side projects really late in his career too, 2 different bands. He had like hundreds of albums worth of stuff that he just would record all the time, that like you would listen to and you'd be like, that's Prince. That sounds like Prince jamming out right there. Like, but it just never came out for, you know, because it wasn't commercially viable or for whatever reason. Numerous reasons, you know, like, but yeah, he only released, like, he kind of hit his peak as an artist with that Love Symbol album, and then he basically decided for the rest of his life what he would release or not, but he just made gobs of music similar to that style that was very kind of, like, very experimental and, like, incorporating, like, a lot of different musical genres into his production style, you know, classical, rock, pop, hip-hop, jazz. I mean, he was a genius. But my favorite band of all time are definitely the Deftones, for very similar reasons. sad we lost She, though. The bassist. R.I.P. Hearing you talk about that acoustic guitar, though, reminded me of how much I love that Kurt Cobain MTV Unplugged album, the acoustic album. So good.
You can!
I was so sad when Kurt Cobain passed away, dude. I like laminated like the 2 different news articles from the 2 different local papers I could find. Like put them on my wall next to my Nirvana in Utero poster. I really liked Nirvana and The Offspring when I was a 12, 13-year-old running to the beach and learning how to surf a surfboard. Well, I didn't live by the beach, but I had a schoolmate whose parents worked and lived by the beach. So I'd go there after school, we'd go shred, it was awesome. I think that dude was the only friend I had that wasn't into video games. I was just so excited to learn how to surf. Because I was like skateboarding as a kid that we just like became friends instantly. Instantly bonded over our interest in surfing. Gonna get some games in? Nice. Alright, I think that's sufficient for just like the little mini level sesh I wanted to start the stream with after the secret stream. Let's proceed to this apparent plot point that we got teased with.
You can!
I thought it was right across from there. Where the is it? Oh, there we go. To the right there. Let's go. I remember this. This is when I was like, should we turn around since we're just leveling up? Never kind of stopped me in my tracks because I love how there's this like massive tunnel. Blacked out tunnel, you don't see your characters.
You can!
Get out of here.
Yosh!
Okay, so this room we didn't really explore. We did just bump into Earthquake's gang down here, though, where they told us there was some kind of treasure down here, and... Well, first they asked us if we wanted to fight, and then we were like, no. We already beat you guys up in the haunted church, it's all good. I just said no because I didn't want to unlock some sort of plot point that we couldn't escape from, because I had already decided it was just like a throwaway stream, because we'd just been like leveling for 3 hours straight and nothing else. Luckily we had chat to keep us company.
You can!
It was actually the only part in this whole playthrough of the first or second episode that felt monotonous, and that I didn't want to keep it for the VOD. This game's been quite linear and momentous and fun the whole time. But you know, if you want to end the game max level, you gotta put in the time. It's just how it is. Alright, so this is super mazy with dead ends. We gotta look through every nook and cranny of the north part, though. Because I know that next plot point is just south of us. Or that's where they went to when they were like, yeah, there's some cool treasure down here. Let's go, Kyo. It might be pronounced Yukio, because Ukiyo in Japan, or in Japanese, means, are you ready? Or just ready, I think. But maybe they're both pronounced the same.
You can!
What do we have here? Ancient Lament deep beneath an ocean. Proceed. No, I don't want to go there yet. That sounds really interesting, though. Oh, wait, maybe that's where the gang is, right? We'll have to explore and see.
You can!
Having memory fog. Late night last night. I got some good sleep, though. Yesterday was a long day, though. Okay, now let's just explore the southwest corner and then we'll go through that gate. And I believe that is, it's not 2 rooms, it's 3 rooms. I was remembering incorrectly. But I believe when we go in this 3rd room in this dungeon down here that we're gonna unlock the patiently awaited next plot point. And you know what? If it feels like we're too close to the final boss, we'll pause and we'll level again. I'm not completing this playthrough until we get max level. So it was literally the only thing missing from the absolutely amazing experience that was the first episode. I was quite sad when we ended and I didn't get to see all the spells, special moves. I was sad. I was like, oh man. Well, at least we got the 2nd episode. Yes. I wonder how you access that southwest part of the map there. Oh, yes, I do remember this. Okay, this is where we intersected with Earthquake's gang. So they're just south of us. Let's just check up high here, make sure we didn't miss any items.
Cool. You can.
I believe this is just a big loop. And those waterfalls are gorgeous. That's probably some of the coolest water effects we've seen so far on the Neo Geo CD. And definitely in this game. Some of the steam effects coming off the water have been cool, but that's the coolest kind of moving water I think we've seen. Well, I don't know, the beaches looked pretty cool too. I can't complain about any of the visuals in this game, I love it all. Okay, let's see. Excited to see what comes up here. Or what comes next.
You can.
I want to see what unlock more from this menu here. That's strange that it's taking so long to unlock, and that 3rd one there too. They unlock in these random orders. It's kind of cool. Like, look how expensive this thing is. 326. It's a multi-enemy attack anyways, though. Detonation Slash I don't think we've taken a look at yet. Maybe not in episode 2 playthrough, but we did unlock that move in episode 1. I've seen that one. It's cool. Dead end. Snowfall slash. Oh, okay, that one we usually like. Dream of Ruination. What? What's that about? Huh, okay. Powerful spell. Sick.
You can!
I love that purple and blue color, that's so good looking. Speaking of prints. Sick. Little ledge for us to hang out on. Love that how you just repeatedly get the "this wall will not move" sound effect. But it's like not an annoying one, it's a little pleasant gloop gloop sounding sound effect. Gloop, gloop, gloop. Only affects 2? Okay, that one affects 3. So have we seen the Void Slash? Okay, that's the one I was thinking it was. Alright, we'll have to check out that other one. That might be a new one for us that we haven't seen yet. Let's go down, and I don't want to go down into our left, Looker's right, but let's see. Oh, we don't have enough for it. We gotta use sake. Sick. That was a favorite move at the beginning of this playthrough for Ukiyo. But, yeah, we recently unlocked the double version of it. I love the water in the background of these, battle set pieces, too. Okay, cool. Dead end. That makes things less complicated to explore. Guess we'll just go southeast. Or wait, actually, I want to see Haohmaru's double move. Pure horror slash or whatever it's called. I think it's horror slash. Maybe void slash. Let's see. No, horror slash is the one that affects all three. The void slash is the one we're curious about. X2. Oh yeah, that thing. I remember that thing. Pretty cool. Kinda purty.
You can!
Oria! Yosh. I love how chonky and like royal blue those waterfalls look. They look so thick. Thick 2D. Rip. Right? Like that doesn't look like just some thin translucency or transparency. Look at those. Those waterfalls look chonky. Like they look like they're like 2.5 feet thick. Love that. The saturation on the Neo Geo in general is fantastic usually. There's a couple mid-tier games visually, but most of the Neo Geo stuff is so gorgeous. 1 second, chat. I just gotta do something to stream. We're just gonna hang out here and jam out to these tunes for about 30 seconds. Alright, we back. We good. Alright, what are we casting?
You can!
You can! That's like confusing me. Hold on. I need to map out how many ways downward there are before I decide which one we want to go to. Okay, so dang, dude, those blue and purple ones are so cool looking. Alright, so we got one. Yeah, get out of here. I'm trying to map this place out in my mind. We got 1, 2. Oh, and that's it. Okay. I'm bugging. And we know that 2 is a dead end, so let's just go through 1 there. It's overcomplicating things.
You can!
Maybe I didn't sleep enough last night.
You can!
We who sleep here are the people of Atlantis. Their technological power, we have kept eternal peace, only to have it shattered by an attack from demonic forces. Dude, I'm saying, I'm trying to help with this. Step across time, brave warriors. To beat back the forces of darkness, you need power. Show me your strength. Complete our test, and we shall entrust you with our desire. I am Poseidon, defender of the slumbering people of Atlantis. Defeat me. Do not, then you will be found unworthy to carry forth the will of her people. W voice acting. Oh, cool. This is the biggest sprite we've seen yet. I got some new spells for you, sir. Alright, alright. boss sprites have been bigger in episode 2 overall too from episode 1, so I'm hopeful that the last demonic minion we face and the final boss will be some sort of impressive visual presentation of some kind. Let's go with the Deadening Slash. This is a pretty good boss fight. I would say this is probably the most involved boss fight so far. You got like a 3-prong boss and then pretty resilient to our attacks. This is more the difficulty I expected from the first episode. Or just in general. It would be cool if they made a modified version of this game where they just increase the difficulty level. Like, they wouldn't have to increase the battle frequency, they could just increase the difficulty spike in the game from start to finish. Easily. It's honestly about my only critique of the game, is it's just not quite hard enough, but the, like, momentum of the script and the way the game kind of always points you in the right direction. Some of the dungeons are a little bit mazy, but they're all pretty straightforward. Like, I mean, I think the presentation's 10 out of 10 overall. It's just, they could have honestly just made it a little bit harder. It's literally all I would change about it. But even still, I could see how someone who's really experienced with RPGs that prefers more of a challenge would still have a lot of fun with this, because the battle system is so fun and the storyline's great, and it's pretty linear, so it's easier for you to progress without any like intensified level of frustration, right? If you just pay attention to the script, it pretty much tells you where you need to go most of the time. Great music, too. This is one cool looking Poseidon. Oh, snap. Ukiyo got knocked out. Alright, it's time to put all this to rest.
You can't!
I don't know why I'm hesitant to waste one of our wizard kits and get Ukiyo up, but I'm up for the challenge. We can win the fight without him. Your party members automatically un-KO themselves when a fight ends anyways.
You can't!
Oh. Dude, we should get Ukiyo up. Got plenty of those wizard kits anyways. Oh my gosh, we have 63. Dude, we need to sell our stuff to a store. That is insane. That's what I mean. This game, like, you're so OP through the whole thing. As long as you play your cards right, it's really difficult to die in this game. They could have made it harder. 100%. Yikes. I think Rayon has well, he has a healing spell, but I think he also has an SP spell. He doesn't have a multi-heal yet. But this stuff here, the Wind Dance and the Wind Dance Seagull and the Falcon, I want to say this is for HP. Let's check. Yep. And I think the other one's for SP. Alright, this gives me hope that the 2 final boss fights are going to be nice and challenging. This is pretty good. This is kind of what I was hoping for more early game. Fights that keep you on the edge of your seat and you're like, should I heal? Should I not heal? Like right now we should actually be healing again. I want to play it on the safe side. Who's down? Yeah, you're down. We could definitely use a magic spell that gave us like a multi-heal. But I think we have Mega Herb for that, actually, come to think of it. Yeah, we got one. We should use that. Alright, so let's get Ukiyu back up and then use the Mega Herb on everybody. Next town we're in, we should sell a lot of our items and buy a bunch of Mega Herbs for the final part of the game. They obviously don't appear in the wild much. We're like schloated with everything else except Mega Herbs.
You can!
Probably not the best enemy to use a melee triple attack on like that. Seems like that's the second time we've missed 2 of the heads.
You can!
Yikes. Dude, how do these things keep healing themselves? Is this just like an unwinnable fight? Unreal. Should we use a smoke bomb and just get out of here? We might need to actually sacrifice one of our characters. Okay, that is sus. We almost had him. That's OP that Rayon has so much health. It's been that way for, like, pretty much since the jump. It's actually really useful. Even though his attack isn't as gnarly. Alright, bro. How are you still alive? This is the best boss fight in the game so far by a landslide. Yeah. Like, what does this thing have? Just infinite health meters? When an RPG does this, it's like we're supposed to get defeated because this is a training, or we're attempting to prove ourselves to the people of Atlantis here. So these people aren't actually our enemies. We might need to lose this fight. Like, that's like the third time that we've gotten them down to nothing, and oh. Okay. Alright, note to self, don't lose any fights thinking it'll cause some sort of mandatory plot point in this game. Yeah, because any other training scenario we've been thrown into, we've had to win. Alright, Mighty Ones. You will need more than strength to beat back the evil tide. Cool, I'm excited. Take with you the spirits of our people. Received Atlas's tear. Cool. Another, this game has a separate space in the menu for, like, game-altering items. Like, items that you just carry that eventually activate in-game without your doing. Have something to do with the storyline, for example. We got a statue in the first episode that removed this demonic force field. We just, like, obtain the statue one place and then travel to this other place, and it removes a demonic force field, preventing us from entering. So let's see, yeah, it's under special here. Or no. Items. Key item. National pass. So we can travel. Nicotine is our master. Bronze bell. Okay, so that Atlas thing did not appear in our key items list. Titanium boot, let's go. You know I want to put that on instead of storm sandals. Interesting. Why can't we find that Atlas item we just got? That's very weird. Not gonna worry about it. It's part of the storyline. Alright, let's equip that new item we didn't know we had. Very cool. Oh, that was just back that way. Alright, we need to explore south of here. Oh, we need to heal up. Beat it. That was awesome. We haven't had a boss fight that involves where healing and attacking became so relevant, like ever, throughout all of episode 1 or yet in episode 2. That's really encouraging. Means we're gonna have a grand finale to the game.
You can!
And we're gonna go into said grand finale max leveled, so it's gonna be a good time. Oh, dead end. Sorry, there's a pretty waterfall. I'll take it.
You can! You can!
Wait, what? Thought I did the dual one. Oops. Dope. I already have one on. So we'll be selling that. Very cool. Look at that waterfall. Dang, I want to go back and take another look at that thing before we go into this next doorway. I have a feeling we got a fight on our hands. Also, what level are we now? Are we level 50 yet? Close. Very close. Oh, cool. I don't want to use 254 on these dudes. I mean, 189 is kind of reckless as well, to be honest with you, for little dudes like this. We could just go... Oop. Oop. Look at that. Oh, you can go through it. Let's go. Ice mail. Is there fire down here? Oh no, that's going to be better than our heavy mail. So only Rayon can wear it. Oh, and it takes our evade down by 1. Yeah, we're going to keep those really expensive heavy mails on we bought for everybody. Sell that ice mail. Interesting, we're going all over the place. This game does not disappoint with the storyline, the plot progression, or the speed at which you progress through the actual game. Like literally, we've only had to pause in level once, and that's just because we wanted to. why I don't want to include it in the playthrough, because it's literally just so we can get max level and see all the spells. But you can just go through this game without pausing, without having to grind. Go through it from start to finish if you're just use normal, you know, RPG item management and stuff. Normal principles. I would totally recommend this to like a beginner RPG player. I mean, but the thing is like it's so fun, and the linear progression is done so well. Like I could see how even people who typically prefer a difficult RPG would actually enjoy this. It's the battle system's so fun to toil around with, and the game doesn't chug. Like there's never a moment where you get lost in some ridiculous maze, or it's amazing. Some of these mazes definitely require a certain level of like unpacking them and exploration, but it's nothing like incredibly overwhelming. Like there'll be 2 or 3 branching paths, not like 6 or something. The last maze in episode 1 was a little tricky, so I'm expecting something similar from this episode. It was actually like shockingly trickier than pretty much every other maze in episode 1. They were all extremely easy. I wouldn't even call them mazes. It was like a proper maze. But we got lucky. We picked the right way the first time. Cool chest. That thing is sweet looking. Little saw, very useful stuff. I'm just gonna keep using that attack to skip through all these fights. No one's gonna level up a Haohmaru. I want to explore what's down here before we go to the right there, just because that's what my instinct is telling me to do, but it might actually be the wrong decision. This is looking long. The only reason your kind of exploration choices matter in this game too when you're in dungeons and you're picking branching paths is the frequency of battles is incredibly frequent. You get in a fight almost every 5 feet through the whole game. It's just, you know, they're not difficult fights. Play your cards right. You just end up very OP with items if you just grind and manage items even. Gosh, you could even do reckless item management in this game, I feel like. Because you end up picking up a lot of stuff from your fights. Like, you don't just get gold and loot from the fights, you actually get SP back, and so you can just use a bunch of special moves quite frequently. Which is kind of the point. I mean, there's 18 special moves per character. They're not trying to make them inaccessible to you. Okay. So that looks like the way out, but what is to the left here? Were we just down there? I thought I saw an unopened chest at some point. I thought we were just gonna go right after we explored south of us here, but now I'm curious what's slightly to the left there. Oh yeah, we were over there. Yeah, I really like how linear and playable they kept all the dungeons and suggestive elements in the script and stuff like that. I think it's great. Like, when I say they could have made the game harder, I'm literally just referring to the battle system. They could have made all the enemies from, you know, very base level enemies to the advanced bosses slightly more difficult to navigate, where you had to be a little more careful about when you heal, when you attack and stuff. But yeah, you can be pretty reckless with this. It'd be an amazing RPG for a first timer. Someone trying to... Although, I could see how you wouldn't appreciate everything this game had to offer if you hadn't at least played through something iconic like Final Fantasy VII first, or Final Fantasy VI, or Grandia 2, or Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger. But I think if you've played at least one RPG, you could hop into this and feel right at home. But yeah, I don't know unless you're a Samurai Shodown super fan that you would want to play this as your first RPG ever. I don't think you would appreciate it as much as you would if it was, say, your second or third RPG. That would be cool to see a mod, though, like a patch where it just literally just mods the battle system to make things slightly more unpleasant. Nothing crazy, just a little enhancement of the difficulty so that your, you know, more intense item management and healing and stuff comes into play. You have to think a little bit more carefully about what special moves you use and how much they take off and stuff like that. However, that Atlantis boss Poseidon was a very appreciated and lovely difficulty level. That was a good fight. So I hope you see some more of that here at the, you know, yeah, maybe the redemption for the easy difficulty level most of the way through episode 1 and a large portion episode 2 here is because it does, you know, get quite difficult towards the end here. We'll see. I'll be totally down with that. Yosh. Alright, let's drink some sake. Oh wait, I'm gonna get lost. Where are we going? Oh right, that was the entrance. Okay, so we're going down and to the right. You guys really wasting our time with this.
You can!
Oh no, we gotta go up and around to the right is the only part we haven't explored, I believe, because this just ends with this case here. Oh, it's a debt. What is going on? Wait, are we supposed to go through there? Am I completely disoriented? Did we come up from the bottom left and we're supposed to go out here on the top left? That's maybe what's happening. You should lie with the deep beneath the ocean. Proceed. Yes. I'm disoriented. I need to recall if we've been here before. Oh yeah, this is where we came in. Okay. So we may likely need to go down into the far left-hand side. Think so. did in fact come here, remember this? Alright, let's just use that threaten command until we get our bearings back. I think this is just a dead end when we push all the way south, and then we were curious about the part next to us there. Weirdness. Where did we go wrong? We'll figure it out here in a few short moments. Whoops. I don't know if they're going to be threatened by Rand. Oh, they are. Very nice. Very good. You've leveled up, sir. They're scared of you now. Let's go. Rayon's flexing. I mean, he hovers when he walks. After all, the dude is badass. He's just, you know, his attack's a little bit weak. We gotta get him to a blacksmith, or just keep leveling. Either one. His specials are great though. They weren't well rounded at first, but they've gotten well rounded. But his attack could definitely use like some leveling up. We could use a new weapon or the blacksmith. All these low tier enemies down here are so scared of us that that command literally... Yeah, we gotta get there. Okay, so what are we missing? I tried to go down to the right and it was a dead end. So we saw that thing last time we were down here, which is clearly the way out. Ukio's like, stop it right now. Maybe we go north up there? We'll see. We're exploring every inch of this cave this time so that we do not miss the proper way. Because clearly every way is a dead end except presumably this way. Feels like there's wind coming from the south. Ooh, that's a doorway. And we got Panacea. There we go. We found it. Metal better than titanium. I see. Dope. Dope. Let's go. Green Hell D, dude. We're getting close to Mizuki, dude. Because, dude, in every... Okay, so this is the 5th gate we've unlocked. Because, look, we have 4 war points now. They keep coming up on the floor, which is cool as shit. But then in every single war point, you can push the shrine. Opens the gate to hell. If you go to hell, you die. You get insta-deaded. You get one-shotted. We've tried it. No. No, no, I need to save. However, I think this might be the last minion of Mizuki, and then we get to fight the final boss. So, how close are we to level 60? Pretty close. Dude, we might have to go to level 70 or 80. I don't know. There might be a big grind stream in our future. Like, I am not ending this playthrough until we're max leveled. I'm just not doing it. Because I was like totally happy with the fact that we didn't max level on episode 1, especially now that I know how much more difficult and fun episode 2 is. But you gotta see the whole battle system if you love the game, right? You gotta put in the time to unlock all the spells and the summons and stuff. Like, I don't know, at least I gotta. However, we're gonna find out, because we're gonna level to 60. We're gonna see where we're at with our special moves, and we're just gonna keep going if we're end game. Oh, very cool. Please go to the Elder's Hut. Cough, cough. What's up? Yes, we are the Sacred Warriors. Thank you for the respect. Cursed spell, you say? We're on it. We are on that. See, that's the normal water effects we've been seeing in the game so far, which means those waterfalls were absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Alright. Bananas are a mysterious fruit with a mysterious flavor. Alright, first random fact in the game literally ever. Weird. W banana trees, though? What are you saying? Quetzalcoatl showed me your arrival in a dream? With a name like that, I'm not surprised they're psychic. Yes, we seek power always. Fight with this. Cute. Guys, how's it going? Rip. Really? That was nothing, my friend. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. You're a G. Alright. Let's go. Love that music.
我らが祈り届いたのじゃな聖なる戦士殿じゃ
Poor old guy.
大丈夫かじいさん。
大丈夫じゃ村の衆も多かれ少なかれ皆体が弱ってきとる聖なる戦士殿太陽神に導かれし戦士殿このグリーンヘルの教授をぜひともお救いくだされ
Anything for you, fella? I got you. Don't even worry about those sacred stones, okay? Oh wait, what was your friend saying? Just wanna reaffirm what just happened here, just in case there's any more tips. What's up? What's up? What's up? Talk to me. Many warriors have gone to the mountain. No one ever came back. Well, let me tell you something, dude. We're definitely coming back. Don't you worry. We can rest here? Dude, look at that rug over there. It's like green with red triangles. Upside down ones. And then like the purple, red, and green stripes. That's... Dude, of course I want to take a rest. Alright? Saves me some sake and some herb. I'd love to save my herb. Thank you. It's a lovely town. Tropical too. Just hang out on the beach all day. Dude's depressed in bed, misses his best friend. That's just sad. Bro, you gotta get up and go do something, man. Go for a walk. Mm-hmm. Weird random banana facts. Sorry, welcome back. We're in a very cool village. Just having a little dance off in the town square. How are your games, man? What did you play? Oh man, this place even has a scam shop like every other town and city. You guys are supposed to be a wholesome little village. You can't... I swear every locale in this game is always trying to rob you. First it was a hard-boiled egg for $350. Now this guy wants $1,500 for some kind of... I didn't even read what he said. What, dude? Bloodhunt is the greatest third-person shooter ever made. That's so sad that game didn't do better. Just the vampire abilities alone, where you can, like, where you can like jump across and up entire buildings, mixed with like the fact that the guns in that game were actually good. Like the shooting in that game is actually good. Such a good game, dude. Okay, here's that Atlas's tier. I don't want to sell that. Yeah, we don't know what it does. It's bizarre that we got that from Atlantis. That was an interesting area. Oh my gosh, we are so schloated. We have $319,000, dude. Let's buy a ton of Mega Herb, because it's expensive stuff, but we're just so schloated, we're just gonna do it. This is gonna make losing the final leg of the game impossible. Like, literally impossible. We just spent $150,000 on Mega Herb. Just got $150,000 worth of Mega Herb, dude. This game certainly makes you feel OP, I'll tell you what. The Mega Herb's great because well, we don't have a magic-focused party member, but one of our party members does do some magic, but there's no spell in the game that allows you to heal all three characters at once, and that hasn't been needed up until that most recent boss fight. Like, that's a common thing in RPGs where you just get into a pickle or a corner where you have to heal all three people at once, that the enemy is coming at you with so much attack that you can't just individually heal everybody, but it's literally the first time we've run into that in this game. Alright, you would think the mountain would be north of town, but looks like there's an exit. Oh, okay, yes. Alright, let's pop a save. I thought we entered through the north, though. Getting disoriented very easily tonight with these maps. But then immediately finding my way after, so who cares? Oh yeah, right. And there's the demon portal. Alright, let's go south. It's the only way to go. I don't blame you, Tart. I would play that game every day if the servers were shutting down in April, man. Such a good game. Some of my favorite FPS streamers were playing it heavy too, like before they nerfed everything. Like back when we used to play it together, and then there was that nerf where they just said that they were going to keep the servers up until now, that is, but like that was like what, 3 or 4 years ago, where they were like, yeah, we're going to keep the game online, but it's not going to get updated anymore. They just stopped updating everything. A lot of the player base kind of died off at that point. Or at least I stopped seeing people stream it. And then when we were trying to get into lobbies, I can't remember what was happening. I mean, my gaming PC died shortly after that, so my memory's foggy. Of what exactly happened there, but I remember that was a huge shift in the player base, because you would log into the game and it would be like, yeah, we're never updating the game again, but we're gonna keep it online until further notice. It's like, no, it's a soft kill of the game. Now they're about to make the game dead. Sag. I have to hop in Discord and watch you stream it or something. You should stream it on your channel, Tart. Nah, no pressure, no pressure. Look at this gorgeous mountain. This is cooler looking than Mount Fuji at the beginning of the game. There's clouds on the top of it, all kinds of cool tropical trees at the base. Gosh, this game just never ceases to continue to deliver and level up things as you progress through the playthrough. Even like when it throws the same enemies at you, they always have different clothing on or a different kit or fit. So good. Private servers? Yeah, who knows? I mean, if there'll be some sort of community thing to keep the game alive, but I don't know. I mean, I thought the competitiveness of that game, the arena setup was sick, the time limit was sick, like the way that you could traverse all the buildings was sick. I thought the potential for that game to be like a multiplayer, you know, top pick for humans was like there. I'm sad they just like didn't try to keep updating it and like improving it and making it better. I know there's a lot of games to compete with at the time, especially like in that whole COVID era, like, you know, top 10 games on Steam type shit, but I don't know. You always kind of got to wonder what would have happened if they would have stuck it out, you know, or tried to update the game. Look at a game like Rust, you know? Everyone was talking about how that game was going to die off like 3 or 4 years ago, and then now it's like still like top 10 most played game on Steam. I mean, it's a different game. It's got a different player base and a bigger player base and stuff, but whatever. I don't know. I always thought Bloodhunt had tremendous potential to kind of, especially that third-person realm, because like, you know, there's great third-person shooters out there, multiplayer ones, but not all of them are great. And I felt like it was nailing it in terms of being a really good online third-person shooter multiplayer. Come to the sunshine quickly. This dude's crazy looking. That looks very Neo Geo. Let Mizuki's Animus Bell drink deep of your fear. Alright, we're getting dark. Weird headdress. Dude, you bells are in trouble. We've already defeated a couple of you guys. To open the door to the sunshine, we'll need the gold banana. I knew that those random banana, because that would have been the first time the game threw random facts at us. It was like, did you know that a banana, blah, blah. I was like, what? Why is the game giving us random banana facts? That has to mean something. Bell that the demons brought is making everything go crazy. Please be very careful. Also, visually, that game was excellent, and the lag was always, you know, would be on the internet side of things, not like the game performance was really clean. I thought the frame rate was really clean. The fights, the frame rate would stay consistent and not chug unless it was an internet issue. And I just thought visually they did a good job. I thought it was a really good looking, smooth feeling game. Also with like good PvP, but just like those other things, you know, that like cause it to be really immersive and something you can play every day versus something you do like a playthrough like this of and then probably not play ever again. Just move on to another playthrough. Like, tremendous replay value. Dude, if it's April, I might be able to get back online with my Steam machine or Steam Deck and play it for 2 weeks. It'll just be the saddest 2 weeks of my life. I'll wish that I just waited another 2 weeks to get the Steam Deck. So that's what I'm thinking I might be able to save up for one is by like February-ish or something. Then we'll actually have something modern for the stream, for the YouTubes. The most modern thing we have right now is a Wii U, which is, you know, I mean, I don't want to call that modern, but I mean, it does have some Switch games on that the people still like on the Switch. So that's the most modern thing we got going right now. I mean, I'm not complaining. I just think it would be nice to add some sort of a... I mean, particularly like with the fact that I've got a Steam collection. Are we like out? Oh, not really. Yeah, I don't know if I care. I guess I do kind of care. I like that attack. Anyways, I'm leaning towards a Steam Deck or a Steam machine instead of a Switch 2. Primarily because there's PC games I already own that I'd love to play again, and yeah, I don't know. A lot of the stuff I'm interested is on PC.
You can!
Really just be Mario Kart World and Mario Kart 8. That would be super sad about. Imagine if that got a PC port. Oh my goodness. £700-800 or dollars? These fights are cool. Because I was thinking, looking at the specs, it could be like $1,000, which would be like 700 pounds or something. Mind you, I don't keep up with exchanges, so I don't know what that's at right now. But oh, I think $800 US for one of those would be pretty decent. I feel, especially with the storage. It's got like a little more storage than the base level Steam Deck, and of course you don't need to buy a separate dock or anything. I mean, I can't build a PC for that much that's not going to be a repeat of my last PC where it, you know, I pushed it to the absolute limit for 3 years and then it just exploded. I mean, that's about what I built that last PC for. It was $800-900. If I would have spent an extra several hundred on some sufficient cooling, though, it might still actually be around, to be honest with you. It was the cooling that ultimately was the Achilles heel. Or the lack of cooling, I should say. Which, I mean, what do you expect? I just went with the most absolute standard cooling possible. Meanwhile, I'm like playing like intense, like Dark and Darker, Rust Sessions, and all kinds of other games. Dead by Daylight. All kinds of system-intensive games. I was not surprised when that computer died after 3 years, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Well, like, that's what I mean. Like, I had like 3 fans in there and an exhaust and a standard CPU cooler, and that just, it wasn't sufficient. I could tell with how hot it would get, either by feeling it or physically looking at the temps. And I was gonna do something about it, but I just never did. And then the motherboard and CPU completely fried. In fact, most of the thermal paste was liquefied. That's how zapped it got. Yeah, that motherboard was unstable and a little bit too on the entry level side. And that CPU ran a little bit hot. And that graphics card didn't run cool either. I mean, it was a 3060. It wasn't sucking up as much power as a 3080 or 90 would, but it was taking up some power, making some heat in there. This is so bizarre. It lets you explore this whole area, but it appears it's really just back where we just were that we need to go towards. These fights are cool as well. There we go. Dude, that is such a goated projectile attack. It's like literally unlimited. If there's 5 enemies on screen, it still works. There's something cool. This whole alt path, though, we'll see. This is a cool battle set piece. This game really mixes it up with the variety of the in-game fight set pieces too. Like, you get so many different, instead of just giving you like a drab generic one, there's like 20 or 30 of them, I swear. I would be totally cool with a drab one. Like, if it was just like this looking thing every time you were in a forest, and a different looking thing every time you were in a field, and if you just had like 5 of them. I mean, I know like Albert Odyssey, it's like that, such a fun game, but it's like on the Saturn, but it's, you know, you only get so many battle backgrounds, like, I don't know, 10 in the whole game, maybe? Maybe less, I'd have to replay it, it's been a while, but... But this game mixes it up in terms of content on almost every front, like your battle backdrops, your enemies. It's really good. They don't overcomplicate the armor either. It's nice and simple. Here we go, another mountain. These spirits have been subject to a dark demonic will. Man, we gotta save these people. Dude, I love these new crates. Mega Herb, let's go. Such a useful item. Dang, I didn't know if that was gonna work. These guys seem pretty tough. Let's go. Oh, we have a third pathway. Confusing. And we got a banana. I've seen better lookouts so far. It's a pretty good one though. Like it. Is that what Yosh means? Is alright? That makes sense. Bodied. Oh really? Is that what it means? Trippy. Dude, this game's got the best storyline, I swear. Dude, I got you. Those demons are done. We're so OP right now. It's crazy. We can come back and explore the center, right, and left side of the bottom side of the mountain there later for items. We'll just go straight to the event. Because typically when you clear an event in this game, you don't have random battle encounters, and on your way out you can... we never do it usually. We usually are too focused on leveling up to care about fast tracking, but I think it'd be more fun to go straight to the event here, and we'll just come back and pick up the extra items on the mountain later when it removes the random battle encounters. But assumably post fight here, there's always a fight at the top of every mountain. This is what, our third mountain between the two episodes, I think. This is the coolest looking one, I will say. Although the first one had the best lookout point. Ooh, look at the background of this stage. That looks cool. Wish we were further to the left. Yeah, like over there, look at that. That was dope. Cliff, that giant cliff. Yeah, there's one that's like this, but you can see like a road and everything, or a lake, sorry, a river at the bottom. It's really cool. What is that stone all about? Oh shoot, I skipped a sentence. To obtain the gold banana, one must prove one's courage. Dare you take a step forward? These people, I mean, bananas are a good form of sustenance, and they are on an island, so I could see how they would be really grateful about all their banana trees, but they've really taken the love for bananas to a new level. No. I want to read what that said again. Those who seek the gold banana must pass this test. It should only be granted to one brave and light of heart. To obtain the gold banana, one must prove one's courage. Dare you take a step forward? Yes. Yosh. Oh shit. What the heck? Did we slip on the banana? Cool. I love that. Yosh means alright, let's go, let's do this. We've got two other little portals there to activate some kind of test. Let's check the top of the mountain. I guess we could check the other two portals really quick. Won't take but a second. Those who seek the blah 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 blah. I do. Well, maybe it's... Yeah, okay. This one's not as slippery, maybe. I don't know. That's pretty cool. Just hang out on the cliff. Have a little picnic. A little cliff picnic. You guys scram. Get out of here.
Yosh!
Cool. Into the clouds we go. That we saw from the bottom. Let's go. I love this like island vibe that this village has. Lord Quetzalcoatl's sacred domain. No evil is permitted here. Okay. Denied. Denied entry to the domain. What about this one? Rip, we fell again. What are you saying? I got you, don't worry. Calm down. It's gonna happen. Relax yourself. Is there a left side to the top of the mountain? I wonder if it's as simple as that. We just go up the left top side. I'm just like double checking down here's other things. Now. Ooh, this is a cool staircase. Ain't no way all these people are gonna run. I knew it. I knew one of you was brave. That is a very cool attack. Reminds me of something out of Bram Stoker's Dracula. I love this game. I love all the games I play. I like only play games that I'm like pretty much head over heels in love with. I mean, there's so many games to play. Why not just start with the ones that are 10 out of 10 for you?
Yosh!
Alright, I don't think this backtrack is even worth it. I mean, boom, we got the extra crate. Attacking on sight. Pearl ring, can we equip that? Raise evade by 4. Mini upgrade. Right, yeah, I say we just push to the top left side. That might be the simple solution to getting denied on the right there. False staircase. Can't believe we haven't gotten a second, third move in the sake strike menu yet. I'm so interested to see what fills in there. 'Cause look, we got 4, 5, 4 and 5 done, and just not 6 and 3. I guess it kind of makes sense. Whoops. Oh no, they're eating all the food. I'm trying, I'm on it. You should just relax, because it's gonna happen. You know, that I can guarantee. Oh dang, those are nice and strong. That is such a cool attack. Animation is sick. I love these things. Like the coolest enemy. Viana. Dang, they are strong. It's pretty sick. Oh, confused. Oh, they're called Muklans? Yeah, Muklan. Where I saw Viana. This is the name of an attack or something. Muklan. Be a cool name for like a leopard gecko. Alright, let's go up this side this time. Oh, it doesn't matter. Now I'm confused. By the way, what is that weird item we got down in Atlantis doing in our inventory? Is it like a description on that? Banana, but not gold banana. Atlas's tears. Or Atlas's tear. Question mark. Use on someone? Let's wait till we get to a save point. It might be meaningless. Might be something. Well, we gotta figure this out. Because there was that one that didn't push it, like when we stepped forward, we didn't fall off the ledge, but at the same time, we didn't receive the golden banana it's talking about. So I don't. I'm assuming we need that to not get refused entry at the cool bridge up top. But let's just do another loop of this area and see if we can trigger any other kind of plot point. Denied. Alright, clearly we gotta find this golden banana. I mean, that is clearly the key. Wasn't it this one that where we didn't fall? What the... Listen to me, dude. You guys want to run? I'm standing on air right now. Okay, I'm fully in levitation mode. You cannot win against me. What? That's the weirdest shiz. That's what happened after we stepped forward and like for that third test. Okay, it's gotta be something to do with this. Or the game is glitching and there's supposed to be an item there, but instead we're able to walk on air. Oh, look at this. It's like a secret path in the air. Just had to run into a bunch of walls. You guys don't want it. There it is. We solved the riddle. Let's go. All we had to do was walk on air? See Neo from the Matrix? No problem. That's not scary at all. Here we go, here we go. I think after this we take a stretch break and we just try and beat the game all in one stream. Because I have a feeling after we beat whatever this plot point is here, then we're gonna be able to go into that final gate to hell and go fight Mizuki and not get one-shotted like you usually do when you go in there. Let's see. Oh, we gotta go outside the mountaintop a little to get back in. The Mooklon fled? Dude, those Mooklons are awesome. They're like powerful too. I love those things. It's like my favorite little enemy so far. Let's go. Alright. Upwards we go. In a way the Chakus fled. Seriously? Dude, we're OP. Now we're getting in. Let's go.
聖なる鍵黄金のバナナンを持つ者よ心優しき者であることを信じるよくぞ扉を開いてくれた晴れ晴れ山を魔の山に変えたのはこのシバルマ様よこの神殿にだけは入れなかったご苦労ご苦労水木様のために早速この神殿潰してやるわ
So casual about being diabolical. I love this dude. Now we fight. Yeah, seriously. Oh, look at those clouds. Man, the art style and animation in this game is beautiful. Let's go. We don't see these things often. They're nice and strong too. Actually, is this the first time we've seen this enemy? Am I mistaking this for something else? I feel like we've seen these cartoons in a different colorway before. Maybe I'm tripping. By the way, these ones are strong. Rip. This is exciting. This dude's really trolling with us, man.
全て水木様のために人間どもが食われに来たか。やっぱり来ちまったぜ。待たせたな。いいが。
バカ野郎。
どうやら間に合った。しかしこのハレハレ
It's our old friend.
とんでもないところだな。
泣かせ。
水木様への供物が増えよったか。
This dude's so cocky.
私はその水木をこの手で
Diabolical. One of the cooler villains we've seen so far. Just in terms of the voice acting and stuff, that was pretty hilarious and also pretty great. Oh wow, look at his sprite. Decent. Alright, sir. Well, looks like I didn't come in here with full sake, so you'll have to excuse me. We're gonna get a little drunk on sake real quick and replenish our SP meter. Oh, I should have used a good sake actually, and a regular sake on Haohmaru. That's okay. Do that next time. Decent. His attacks aren't insanely damaging. And then we'll do a good sake on you. Oh snap! Neo Geo's showing its abilities. Confusion. Snap out of it. Alright, here we go. Take that. Zabalba? Oh, you're confused, Ron? Sick. That was so cool looking. Holy, I don't even want this thing to die now. RIP though. Snowfall slash. Oh dang, you're strong. Still kicking. I like their tattoos. That dude's still freaking out. Zabalba was defeated. That was rad.
Yosh!
Indeed. Dude, no problem. You've been great with those so far. Do your thing. What? Sick. Please let this be a difficult boss fight. Diabolical. Oh my gosh, W multicolored, like like all the colors in the spectrum animations in the past 3 minutes. Holy, those two of them were insane. Some of these demons are diabolical with their wanting to consume your energy, shizzle. Sick. Demonic negation.
我死してもその志必ずや友が継ぐ異国の地で散るも本望さらば
That was heavy. Love these clouds, they look great. A little crate, hello. Little megahertz, I'll take it.
善なる戦士の魂必ずや勝利することを信じるべし
So Are we supposed to go back down? Evidently. Hello, hello, I can't activate any more of your cool proverbs or lot points. Okay. I feel like we should be able to explore this now without getting into random fights. Yeah, we can. Alright, let's see if there's any more items here. So I believe we overexplored this right side and not the left, and as it relates to items. Oh, let's go back up. What? There are points in this game where the text moves very fast and you can't control how fast the text moves, like we've seen in the last 10 minutes or so, but they're few and far between. Certain boss encounters and stuff usually, or different battles in the game. Alright, let's fully check this other side. Just want to make sure there's not any items. Clearly we gotta like head back to town or something. Okay. What were those things called? Mooklans? Mooklans? Such a cool name. I was like, it'd be a cool name for a leopard gecko. Would. Would, or like a bearded dragon. Imagine a little bearded dragon named Mooklan. I mean, that would even like kind of be a cool cat name, not gonna lie. Mooklan. Losing my voice. Oh yeah, there's the false set of stairs there. Okay. I guess we head back to town unless there's anything middle. Blessed be the warriors for heroic efforts here. We saved all these demon souls, just like we saved Amakusa's ghost. Nothing. Yep, and then alright, let's bounce. Let's bounce. Although that bridge up there is cool, man. We could totally AFK there and like go take a bio break, stretch break, make some tea. Take a break. This is feeling kind of endgamey though soon though, like the intensity's heated up a little bit. Oh, this is such a W pond. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. Just want to put a Bob Ross cabin like right here. Live here forever. Put a garden down here. Grow your own food. Psh, paradise. Just the other side of the mountain. We want to retreat. Is there really no way to the right? Nope. What about here? What the? What's that noise? Right. And we explored up north there. There's nothing east. Let's go back to town. See what's what. Mm-hmm.
You can!
Sick. That's brand new. Uh-oh. Very cool attack, though. Lion dudes with, like, poisonous tails. It's a cool concept. Rip. I don't know if poison actually wears off in this game. I know you're better off healing it outside of a fight, like by doing this, but we could test it. We have tons of HP. Plus they look rad when they're purple. Let's just do it. I'm curious. It depends on the game whether poison actually wears off. It does make the screen flash like that when you're on the overworld map. Damn, that lake looks cool. Or I guess that's the ocean there. Oh, hell yeah. We got action. Yes, yes. We hooked it up. No problem. You're welcome. Right. Same. It's basically our goal here. 2 times over too. This is there's another time where demons tried to invade the entire planet and take it over. It was this dude Amakusa in charge. Yeah, that dude, RIP'd, he was our homie. This cute little village. There's like, what, 4 buildings that we can go into? Hello. Oh, you're awake. Feel better. Alright, I'm glad you're not depressed anymore. Did you go for a walk? You're too kind. What's up, old man? How you doing? Listen, you're not indebted to anybody, okay? You're an old man. You just relax and enjoy this last little leg of your life, sir. Alright, you're welcome. Wait, what did he just ask us? I'm just gonna say yes. Oh, he asked us if we wanted to chill and rejuvenate, take a nap again on his epic rug. Rugs, plural. I really like the one on the left though with the the red triangles. Like the green and purple and red stripes. It's so cool looking. Anyways, let's get out of here. Then we had the save point, and then what were these other 2 buildings? One was a shop, I forget what the other was. Someone chilling? What's up? Oh, I think it's the scam shop. Yeah, 1,500 bucks for some kind of infusion. I'm good, dude. It's cool, bro. It's cool. You enjoy those. Enjoy 'em. Sell all of our extra stuff. I don't know what that Atlas Tears thing is, man. We got a ton of these. $57 of these? Oh my gosh, we're about to just stack gold. Useless. Have to cure curses in the wild. Hasn't happened once. It's literally just loot. Stimulants we need, smelling salts we need, but sometimes we don't use them. Even confusion wears off pretty quick, so you could argue you don't need the smelling salts, but like they're worth having. Smoke bombs are cool. We have yet to use one. We need to make sure we use those. We need to make sure that we pop a save and then a backup save before it's too late to go back and run around and level up at the last part of the game. Because where we messed up at the end of episode 1, and while we couldn't see what the couple extra special moves we had left to unlock were if we max leveled, is that we saved at the very last save point in the entire episode, right before you go to the final boss fight, right before you fight Amakusa. So otherwise we would have been chilling. We could have leveled up. It would have taken like 2 hours probably, but we're gonna do it this time, so it doesn't matter. Alright, I guess we gotta, let's pop a save and use that Atlas's tier. See what's going on with that, because we've had that for a while. And I don't know, the time we spent down there in Atlantis with Poseidon was kind of impactful. It was the funnest boss fight in the game so far. I kind of want to keep a backup save here for now and then start using slot 1 again and right over our episode 1 save slot, because all that does is take us to the final boss fight. It's not like we can replay the game using that save or anything. Okay, let's use this item. What did that even do? What the... Well, I have to look that up now, see if there's an explanation for that online somewhere. permanently raises a character's spirit by 1 point. It's a unique item in the game. The spirit stat influences whether a character performs a dodge or a counterattack during the okay. Gives you a permanent stat. Cool. Well, I probably would have given that to Yukio if I would have known that, but Haohmaru can have it all the same. It's all good. Wait. I should AFK for a second, get some water. I'm all out of hydration. Throat dry. Spirits of warriors must be united as one. Quetzalcoatl, eh? Such an appropriate name for one that rules this very unique and very cozy island. I love this music. It's so good. Hopefully it will stay that way forever, I agree. I love how all the demon portals in this game have like a human skull that like flashes like every second with like a warping of or like a spiral effect in between. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I mean, do we just... Do we go to the Hellgate at this point? Do we just try our luck? Or wait, is this was this not open? This wasn't open before, was it? This was the last sealed door. Oh yeah. This is new. Man, I thought it was almost time to go fight Mizuki. I was about to just skip ahead out of excitement and go back to that save. If we wanted to max level and unlock all the special moves later. Well, this was probably be a good place to finish our leveling. At least get to level 60. We could grind out here for like 2 hours.
You can!
I love all the red backdrops. It's sick. Looks so spooky and cozy at the same time. I feel like we're in a volcano that's dormant.
You can!
Do these late game or mid game, wherever we are, these new boxes, these new style boxes are very cool looking. It's like our 10th or 15th box since it's changed style, and I still think they're the coolest looking things ever. fudge? It's a dead end, but it's got like the cool doorway arches like we've been seeing for the last several hours of the game. It's weird. Oh, weird. Some resistance there. Imperial God, what? New move anyways. Alright, let's get this case. Little sorcerer kit, not bad. What? That is our dopest move yet. Brand new. That was a good one, right, Terry? Oh, Tart. I really liked the first Sharknado movie. I had that dude, I think his name's Ian Ziering, that was in Saved by the Bell. I don't know, I thought it was sick. But then, like, the second Sharknado movie was like, whatever. I was like, okay, if the third one's good, that one's chill. I'll, like, let it live in the series. But then everyone after that, I think I watched 3, 4, 5. I think they were all just poop. Well, the first one was awesome. First of all, the first one was like everything a B movie should be, and the second one wasn't unforgivable. It's if they just would have had to have followed it with like a strong third that was reminiscent of the first type thing. So of course I did. When the third one was bad, I was like, by the time I had heard of the third one, there was like 6 of them or something, dude. So I just watched like, I think I watched them all on Netflix or something. I can't quite remember, to be honest. This was like 5 years ago, maybe? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. It's been long enough that I can't remember exactly what platform I watched them on, but yeah. But yeah, just the like, I'm not saying they're the worst movies of all time, but just the quality of the films. It was like nowhere near. Like I don't even know if I researched if it was like the same directors, you know, as the first two. But the first two were, you know, even if you're being highly critical, they're decent. They're worth a watch if you like B movies. But after that, dude, stay away, dude. Unless there's been a good one sometime after 5. I don't know. I quit at 5. Because I was like, because 3, 4, and 5 were terrible in comparison. I'm anxious to get through this last sub-boss fight, apparently in the script, or as the script is suggesting, because never have I ever had all this like excitement and anticipation to go in the gateway through hell than when I played, like, say, Doom 64 or Doom 2, and I was building up anticipation of like the final level, you know, and what it was gonna look like and stuff. Like, I cannot, because dude, when we tried to, actually we should pop a save so you guys can see, but when we tried to go on the floor in all those demon portals, 5 of them now that we've unlocked, every single time you go on the floor you just get like completely one-shotted. So it's the only time we've died in game is when we run in there. But so I'm assuming at some point the script is going to tell you that you're ready to go into that, you know, portal in the floor, which is called the Gateway to Hell, and we'll fight Mizuki there in Hell, presumably, and that's what's being suggested. This place is mazy. I guess there's just that one exit. I don't know. I'm like determined to confirm. Plus, I don't mind continuing to level until we get really close to 60, because I know that's where our cutoff point was during episode 1. We got to level 55 when we didn't do extra leveling, so getting close to that, very close. Right, so it's a big loop. Okay. I kind of want to check the far right side in this other room next to us one more time before we go out that door, but I think we're fully explored now. Gosh, Rand's attack, his basic attack is still a little bit weak, all things considered. He is like 3 levels behind everybody. He hasn't managed to keep up at all, or catch up at all, sorry. So, like, he's been leveling at the same interval as our other party members, he just hasn't caught up. Enjoy your BRB, Tart. How long have we been streaming for? I've had no break, no stretches. 3.5 hours, no stretching, dude. I usually cut myself off at 2.5 hours of no stretching, dude. That is... We're in this game. We are immersed. Those beetle enemies are pretty cool. And they've been around since kind of the beginning of this episode. As we approach the end, I'm getting nostalgia for the Beatles. Oh yeah, just loop down this way. Right. Alright, let's hit that door up. See what our future holds. Was this where we came from before? What the... Or is this brand new? I'm unsure. Wait. This might tell us up here. Bottom of an ocean. Proceed? No. But we know that that's what our future holds. Alright, so let's check this last little bit out. Get out of here. Simple case, some elf boots, let's go. I wonder if they're more powerful than our current boots. Let's put on our elf boots and drink some sake. The two things we need right now. First things first. Then oh, they're for Ran? Are they better than his metal boots? Dude, they're faster than his metal boots. And they have elemental power. Let's do it. Elf boots for Rayan, let's go. He's mystical now. As if he wasn't before. I mean, now he's even more mystical. Oh damn. Those things are called gamers. I wonder if it's gamer though, like the proper pronunciation or translation from the Japanese name. I don't know. I imagine so. I imagine it's not gamer, although it's spelled that way. This was the three-way cave entrance. Alright. We know what we must do.
Yosh!
Sick. What? These are cool looking backgrounds, holy. Dude, this game mixes it up so good with the battle backgrounds. So nice. Cool. It's just like all these little mini dead ends. They're almost like open rooms. Get out of here. My cave now.
Yosh!
Damn, this room is huge. I feel like we've only seen 30% of it so far. It's massive. Second chat, I got something in my eye. Oh shit. Oh, what is this? Let's go. What? Crazy. King of Hell, you say? Haohmaru's smart. I think I remember this thing from the fighting games. So confident. Oh yeah, that thing's in the fighting games. Yeah, Gainan, I think. This place does look like Dante's Inferno on PS3, I'll give you that. Uh. That dude's really cool in the fighting games too, our ally. Dope. Lit. Dude's so rad and kind of reminiscent of Shinobi or something.
嘘だピョーンキキ魔界の王になるまでは死なんけ。今日は間が悪かっただけだけ。今日は家に帰るけ。
Oh, what the? Get back here. Get back here! Oh man, and there's still random battles down here.